In today's video, I'm going to explore how we can create a salary increase coach. So how can we work with a coach to help us position ourselves to get a $5,000 pay rise, a $10,000 pay rise, or even more when it comes up to our performance reviews. Maybe we've got a scheduled salary increase conversation coming up, or we want to have one out of band. Doesn't matter, let's just set up a coach to guide us through that process of achieving our goal of earning more money in the workplace. The way we're going to do that, we're going to use something called ChatGPT Projects, which is available in the Plus plan. So if you're paying your $20 a month, you get access to this capability. And we're going to use the GPT 4.5 model, which again is available as a research preview for Plus subscribers as well. So if we can spend $20 a month to get our $10,000 pay rise, then I think it's well worth the investment of the $20 a month. Now to set up our salary increase coach, super simple. It's going to take us about a minute to set this up and start getting results. So how is the coach going to work? Within ChatGPT Projects, we can set up something called a custom instruction. And that'll allow us to set up the context for how we want chats within that project to operate. In this case, we want all the chats to be in the context of being a salary increase expert or something like that. So to get the custom instruction to build that prompt that we're going to use, I'm just going to use ChatGPT itself. I love this style of prompting. You don't need to spend time prompt engineering or trying to figure it out yourself. You just kind of a couple of sentences, tell it what you want it to do. It'll create the prompt for you so you can get on with your life. In this case here, I want to create a salary increase coach in ChatGPT Projects. Can you please create a custom instruction for me? Simple as that. So here is a tailored custom instruction that we can use to guide it using our ChatGPT Projects. One of the cool things about the Plus subscription, it throws you into something called Canvas mode, so you can actually edit this within ChatGPT as well, which is super cool. But as I look through this one here, the kind of advice and guidance on how this coach is going to work, it's going to obviously empathize with me, which is great. I talked about that empathy leveling up within the 4.5 model, which is starting to see that through here already. It's going to get relevant details just like a great coach would in terms of onboarding me into the coaching relationship to understand where I am today, where I want to get to, what my history's been like, all that kind of thing. And then it's going to talk through the methodology here of how it's going to operate. So it's going to provide strategic advice, clear step-by-step guidance. It's going to help me develop communication scripts to talk through things. It's going to help me with confidence and preparation. Maybe look at some market insights and benchmarking and follow-up planning and things like that as well. That sounds like a pretty good starting point. Could we improve this or upgrade it to even better coach? Absolutely, but for a quick and easy way to get this going, we are going to just use this straight as it gave it to us from the prompt. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go over into my sidebar, go to Projects, click on the plus sign there for new project. I'm going to give this a very creative name, which is Salary Increase Coach, and then create project. Now again, just to reiterate, a project, think of it just like a folder where we can have a folder of chats, we can have the custom instruction we're about to add, and we can add files to this, which is really important in this context. I'll talk about that in a second. So let's just add those instructions that we just had. I'm going to click on Add Instructions here. I'm just going to paste it in, hit Save. And now every chat we create within this project is going to use those instructions as a starting point. Now, the adding files thing I think is really interesting in this context. So say you work for an organization that has structured salary bands, or maybe they have structured descriptions of the skills and attributes and competencies that you need to have at certain levels within your organization. Say you want to go from level 3 to level 4, you need to level up in your communication skills, your business acumen, negotiation skills, executive presence, whatever those competencies are that are defined by HR. That'll be documented somewhere within your organization. So to help your salary increase coach give you really specific advice and guidance in terms of how you want to progress within your organization, grab those files, dump them in here by just clicking Add Files, upload it into the project, because then your coach will use that information to give you better advice. So let's start with a simple one. I am about to have my performance review. I am keen to ask for $10,000 more. How should I approach the conversation? Should get my spelling right to start with, but anyways, it'll figure it out. Okay, great that you're thinking ahead strategically, ahead of the performance review. Like any coach, again, asking for a bit of context to tailor the advice specifically, which is great to see. And then I have the opportunity to respond with that context. It'll give me more informed responses based on that. But here's some generic stuff that I can work on right now. So meanwhile, here's the roadmap to approach the conversation confidently. Let's go gather some evidence and some benchmarks in terms of, how I've added value, how I've exceeded expectations or contributed significantly to the team, gathering that evidence that we need to demonstrate that I'm contributing and worthy of the raise. Are there any industry benchmarks I could look at to help me understand what the market values my role at? That's really good advice as well. But here is, and this is what I really like, it's giving me example scripts that I could use in the salary conversation with my manager. I've reviewed salaries for similar roles within our industry, and based on my current responsibilities, performance, and achievements, I've noticed there's room to align my compensation closer to market standards. What a great line that you could just drop in your salary review conversation and put it onto your manager to kind of respond to you as opposed to just you accepting whatever the outcome is that they come up with. During the conversation, it's given me some tips here in terms of how I can approach the conversation and how I can pitch the dollar value that I want to have in the increase. I've really valued the opportunities. I feel proud of what I've accomplished. Based on this, I want to discuss an adjustment. I'm aiming for an increase of $10,000, which aligns with market benchmarks, recognizes the value I bring to the role. Great conversation, a great script that you could use in that negotiation that you have as well. But this is again coming further, handling pushback and objections, example scripts for that. Following up and staying constructive if the conversation isn't completed within your salary review, and some practical exercise to prepare. So from just one conversation, which has helped me prepare for my salary review, we've got some amazing information there, some amazing example sentences and paragraphs that we can use in the conversations to help us better position things. Now, if you wanted to go deeper into this and work more and more with your coach, you can absolutely have these conversations within this project. You'll remember all these conversations you've had in the past. If you add those files for your salary progressions and career band progressions within your organization, that's going to give you even richer information here to help you have a great conversation. Those example scripts that you see there are going to be even better with the right keywords and the right language for your organization as well. So basically within 2 minutes, we've created an amazing salary increase coach using ChatGPT projects that will help us go from spending $20 a month on ChatGPT to earning $10,000 or more every year. It's a no-brainer to set up a coach like this. This is one of a few videos I'm doing in this playlist around using ChatGPT as a coach. And future ones, we're going to talk about negotiation, we're going to talk about leadership development, like business coaching, executive coaching, communication coaching as well. So if you're interested in learning how to use ChatGPT projects to create coaches in these contexts, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments if you get your salary increase. I'd love to hear it. If you've used your coach within ChatGPT to prepare for the conversation and get the money that you're worth and the value that you deserve, I'd love to see that in the comments. Let me know. And make sure you check out the next video. Talk to you soon.